Now, I don't know if you are really passionate towards the work that you do or if you are someone who generally thinks that this whole passion thing itself is just some nonsense, but do you know the relationship between being super passionate and getting burnt out? Hi, Amrit here, co-founder of Core Voice, and in this episode of Core Insights, I want to share findings from a paper published in the Journal of Personality in 2010. So the scholars Valorant, Packet, Philippe, and Charest were trying to study the relationship between passion, work-family conflict, work satisfaction, and burnout, using something called the passion scale. This scale measures two types of passion, harmonious and obsessive. Harmonious passion is when you enjoy your work and it aligns with your values, while obsessive passion is when you feel compelled to work and it sort of takes over your life. Basically, harmonious passion comes when you naturally internalize your work into your identity, meaning your work is part of you, but it is not your entire life. And obsessive passion, although it comes from internalization of your work, it is when you force yourself to do so. And it may be because of inter or intrapersonal pressures such as social acceptance, self-esteem, or even the dopamine hit of work engagement. So the researchers conducted two studies. In the first study, they asked 97 nurses working in French hospitals between the ages of 20 to 60 years of age around. And they asked them to answer a questionnaire that measured their work satisfaction, passion, conflict, and burnout through a series of statements. For example, they had to answer questions like a yes-no question like, I have difficulties controlling my urge to do my work. I am satisfied with my work. My work as a nurse conflicts with the other activities in my life, things like that. So ultimately, when they correlated everything, what did they find? Nurses who reported higher levels of harmonious passion had lower levels of burnout and higher levels of work satisfaction. But nurses who reported higher levels of obsessive passion, they had higher levels of burnout and lower levels of work satisfaction. Then researchers did one more study to see if this result from the first study could be replicated. And this time, 258 nurses working in hospitals in Quebec, Canada, were asked to complete an online survey. And this survey was done across 6 months period at twice, so that the scholars could progressively track how passion affected the nurses' work lives. Pretty much the same result was concluded. Higher levels of harmonious passion came with less burnout and work conflict, while higher levels of obsessive passion produced more burnout and work conflict. So I hope this insight was useful. Keep doing more of what brings you joy and less of what sucks it away, and be passionate if that's your thing. But do ask yourself, are you doing it because fundamentally you like something and are driven, that is, you are harmoniously passionate, or you are putting in all the effort and energy just to prove a point for the outside world? Because in that case, you will burn out. See you soon with some more insight.